All right, what's happening, guys? I've just got down to Electric Fitness, Burleigh Heads. It's been such a massive day. 7 hours of coaching this morning and 3 hours of driving. So we're going to jump straight into the workout. I'm going to show you around the gym and interview Chris as soon as we finish. So hope you enjoy Electric Fitness. I'm sitting down after this workout. I'm trying to think of what to say. Got that finished. Finished with 7 rounds. Went unbroken on snatches and wall balls the whole way through. But it's pretty brutal. I knew I wanted to keep my 3-minute pace. But awesome session. Gonna sit down with Chris, the owner, in a second. Just have a chat about his gym. We should have actually filmed. We had a bit of a chat when I turned up. I'd like to come and say hello and introduce myself and stuff. Should have filmed that conversation, but we'll sit down again, get to know him. He's only been open for about 1.5 years, but he was actually with Renee at CrossFit Harpu, where I was last week for a little bit as well. So there's a little bit of a community in the CrossFit world, which we know already. So I'm going to show you around. I'll sit down with Chris and see what he's got to say and see what his story is. All right. Sitting down with Chris, the owner of Electric Fitness down in Burleigh Heads. Thanks for having me down in the gym. I was just saying to you a second ago, we should have actually filmed the conversation we had when I walked into the gym, because I got to know you a little bit and a bit of your story, but I'll ask you a few of the same questions so the public can get to know you a bit. And if anyone's in this little area in Burleigh, they can come down and train, because I walked in here and I saw it on Instagram, and I'm not just saying it because we're on camera now, but you've got one of the most aesthetic gyms I've ever been to. Just looks really good, looks tidy. I know it's pretty new, but looks fantastic. Beautiful gear, you've got the black and white color scheme. So I really like that. So
yeah, it helps being 18 months old, that things aren't too sort of worn with the wear and tear, but yeah, it's a nice space.
Cool, give us a quick rundown how long you've been doing CrossFit and where the affiliate ownership side of it came to, because I know you did say that you had a connection with Renee where I was at last week at CrossFit Harpu, so give us a rundown of your story.
I think I've been doing CrossFit, 2001? So I think it's into my 6th year.
Yeah.
6th or 7th year.
Yeah.
So I've been doing CrossFit for about 6 or 7 years, and obviously opened this up July 2019.
Yeah. So
just over a year and a half.
Cool.
So yeah, prior to this was training with Renee at CrossFit Harpu, and prior to that at Matt Harpu's box at Urban Energy, or Made for Fitness, when he rebranded. That was in the Miami area, so sort of been around then. Yeah, then one day I got the big, I'm going to do this myself.
Yeah.
And then went ahead, and the rest is sort of history. Sort of been here now.
And is this all you're doing?
This is all I'm pretty much. This is it. This is like a transitional from what I was doing before to this is what I want to do, say, for the next 10 years.
Awesome. Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And were you coaching before this?
So no. So I've done a lot of went and got my CrossFit level 1. Hadn't still had plans to open this up yet. I wanted to get that first. So I went. The first thing was go get my CrossFit level 1 and just see if I once get it. And once I got it, and I was around that CrossFit level 1 seminar experience, then that just really fires you up.
Dude,
it's a lot different from being an affiliate. You just you only know what the coaches are showing you, but when you go there, you're sort of getting it from the original source code, like the original idea of CrossFit. And then I think I was meeting Matt Swift was a real inspiration to me. I just was like, this guy had a bit of a similar story to me. Older guy, was doing, I think, sort of a managerial job, and then switched to fitness. So I was like, well, this is what I want to do. I was switching to fitness. So I got my cert 3 and 4. I was actually never planning to coach. I just wanted to be behind the scenes and get coaches on board. But I've actually sort of changed my thinking and doing it a lot more on the floor coaching. But I have my other coach here, Theo, doing 80% of the classes, and I just in the background getting my own coaching skill up as well.
Awesome. It's a cool name. Where does Electric Fitness come from?
Yeah, well, I was telling you before, I've done a podcast on the name.
Okay,
and also,
we'll have to go and listen to that.
Yeah, I've got an Electric Fitness podcast, just 5 episodes of more my story and how I came up. I've actually wrote an article as well of starting an independent gym and how I came up with the name. Very, very hard to do. I really wanted to be CrossFit in the beginning. But I actually couldn't get a name. It was really hard. I am affiliated with EFBH CrossFit, but I chose Electric Fitness. I wanted just one word, fitness. Electric came to mind. Just has that, emotion, like when you go to a rugby game. It's like an electric atmosphere. Yeah. It just brings up those positive.
It's a good keyword. For a gym, so.
Yeah, and then down the track, we might do more than just CrossFit classes. We might do just more of a strength conditioning class and might not do all the high skill stuff. So I just want to have more for branching out, maybe scaling down the track, just something that was a bit more easy and just not be tied to CrossFit. Although I love CrossFit methodology, just didn't want to be tied to it. Yeah. Run my own race.
It hasn't been that long. Do you have a most proud moment or any standout achievements from any of your members, or one moment from being an affiliate owner that you would like to point out? Or?
Yeah, it's a good question. So I was watching some of your other videos, and I was like, if you asked me that, actually, it's a tough one. I probably have to say it is you look at some of the members that had never done this style of training before, and they just wanted to maybe change their body weight, body composition, and they didn't really care what they're doing. Just seeing the change in them, seeing in their confidence change. That's probably your proudest moments. Probably just looking back, just getting this up and running and actually living the dream and actually just giving it a go. I'm probably pretty proud of that, but still a lot of hard work ahead. But I'm up for the challenge for it. So
totally.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I've actually got to the stage where I just like everything. I don't even care what is on the program. I just like whatever fits thrown up, just give it my best shot. Yeah. And I found since doing We're doing more GPP here.
Yeah.
So I've just found myself personally, I follow the program we do. So we actually follow NC Fit, the Jason Kalipa program. Yep. It's got a number of tracks. We're following the GPP version, and it's very broad. It's not just strength and conditioning. It does a lot of skill as well. I just find, I've just gotten more around overall. So
for most people, GPP is what most gyms should be probably doing.
And it's probably good for the 80%, 90% of the members. We are a bit of an older bunch here, like 30 plus, and it doesn't grind you down as much. No one's really trying to be any comps in this box. We're just looking for, so our motto right now is feel strong and stay active, and that's what we try and think about when we're programming. We really like to scale a lot here, think about what's going to be appropriate loading for the members, and have a bit of longevity into it as well. That's something that, being on the other side, being the owner, you just don't want to do any harm to the members, and just try and get them to feel a bit stronger every week, and staying active as well. That's sort of what I sort of focus on.
Dude, I know. So I run a gym as well, and you want people to challenge themselves and achieve big things straight away. But I actually encourage people to have actually a fairly low target, but over a long period of time. So we're always just slowly, incrementally increasing, rather than killing yourself every day in the gym. So I do like your approach.
So like the biggest one I like is, I think Jason Kalipa said it was like, someone asked him about like what's some advice about when starting. He just said, how about just try and train 3 times a week for a very long time. Just think about the long game, rather than coming in, doing an 8-week challenge, going 6 days a week, doing all this weight loss, nutrition stuff, and then lose it all and fall off the wagon. If we can just build it into a habit of coming 3 times a week, maybe go to that place maybe once or twice a week, depending on your ability, and just enjoy just moving around and keeping fit and strong.
Cool. You heard it here, guys. If you want someone to train, stay, what was it?
To feel strong, feel stronger, and stay active.
Stay active. Awesome. If you want somewhere to do that down the Gold Coast or in Burleigh, come into Electric Fitness and see Chris. So thank you, Chris, for having me. I'll try and whack this video up straight away. But thanks for having me. You guys, thanks for watching. If you know what to do, actually, I'll say it. I was just checking the statistics. Only about 25% of my viewers are actually subscribed. So if you could do me a huge favor, subscribe to the channel. It's going to do a lot for actually the growth of my channels and platforms. So please do that. I'll link everything below. Electric Fitness there, Facebook and Instagram, Chris's podcast, my pages, all that sort of stuff. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the gym. Thanks.
See you later. Subscribe to the thing. As Josh Bridges says.